Okay, till now we have discussed conditional based statements. So if you want to execute the code based upon the conditions, then we go for if, elif, else, or the combination of all of them. Okay, if we can use if only, right? Now, iterative statements. Today we'll discuss about for loop and we'll do one project or one assignment thing, finding the prime numbers in given sequence using for loop, if condition, and range function. Okay. Now, so we have two types of iterative statements. One is the for loop, and another one is the while loop. If you want to execute group of statements multiple times, whereas if the condition is true, then the code will be executed. Now we need to execute the code for multiple times, then we can go for iterative statements, and we have for loop, while loop. We don't have do while. Okay, all these things in Python we don't have do while loop. Keep it in mind. For loop. Today we'll discuss about the for loop. What do you mean by for loop? Now, for loop. If you want to execute some action for every element present in some sequence. What do you mean by that? This sequence may be string, may be collection, may be range. Means every, it goes for example, so let's take one list. There are some values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I use for loop for I in range, this I value is iterate variable. Instead of I value, I can use any one. So while doing code, I'll explain you that. So for I in this list, because it's collection type, or a string. So what happens here is I value for every iterate. For example, for the first iterate means loop, it runs. Okay, it's kind of loop, runs again. For the first loop or the first run, the value is I equal to 1. For the second iterative, I equal to 2, means the conclusion or next third, I equal to 3. So the conclusion here is for every sequence or the every iterate, the value which is present in either sequence or collection or string or range, the values are assigned sequentially. I equal to 1, I equal to 2, I equal to 3, I equal to 4. So next I'm going to take one more example. Name equal to Python. For I in name, print type. So what happens here is, what is the name here? Simply Python. Until it finish, the loop will run. When it will finish, after completing the Python n value. This is the last value, right? So what happens here is, first I equal to P. So what I'm going to print? I only. So first I value is P. Okay, I'll write here so that you'll get P. Now P is over. After that, what happens is the position will be shifted for the next position. I equal to y. What I am doing, I equal to y means print I means print y. Next, I equal to t. I equal to h. I equal to o. I equal to n. Next, what happens? There are no more strings, no more values. Simply the iterative will be stopped or the for loop will be end. This is how for loop works. I'll take one more example with range data type so that you'll understand. For let's take name as the iterative variable. Remember, iterative variable can be anything. Here I used I. Here I used X. Okay. For name in range 10. And if I say print name, because iterative variable is name. What is the range of 10? Range of 10 is values of, okay, let me undo. It starts from 0 because start is not given. End is given 0 to 9. Step is not given. So 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to 9. What I am going to do for loop in this range, assign every integer value with the iterative variable name. First for the first iterative, name equal to 1. So it prints name, that is 1 is the value. Next 2. Next 3. Next 4 up to 9. It will execute the code. It's to understand this, it little bit, not that much hard, little bit confused topic in this iterative statements. Okay, once again repeating. So whatever the sequence, either it is range, string, collection is given, the iterative variable assigns for every value present in either string or collection, and it does some code operations or the statements after complete of this collection or the what we call the end of values, then automatically it will come out of the for loop. Until then it runs until it finish the values present in either collection, string or range. Okay, while you're doing code you can understand. Okay, that's about the for loop. Okay, so I'll show you that in the code so that you will understand. Now let me clear this code. So let me take a name equal hello world. Okay, now I want to print every element present in the name variable, that is hello world. So for that, for I, this is a iterative variable in, that is in name. In the name, assign every character value with the I. So after assigning that, print I means print character. See here, hello. First, what happens here is I. Name means this is hello world. In place of name, we can write hello world. First I is I equal to h. What I am going to do? Print I. First I equal to h, so that print h. H is printed. Then position is shifted. E. I equal to E. Print E. E. Like that, even space also you can check here. Until D. After D, there is no more string or no more values, so that it will be executed. So I'll show you that. Okay, let me clear that. So how do we know that for loop is ended? I'll take one more print here. For loop is ended. Now, so after printing all these values, then it go to fourth line. That is for loop is ended. We can check here. All the values are assigned, and after it finishes the values present in the name, then it go for the fourth line. This is how for loop works. Instead of name, I'll take range values. Range. I want to print 1 to 20. Okay. 1 to 20. Fine. Let me remove this because I'm not using range. Oh, sorry, string. Now let me clear this also. Run. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 19. 19 or 20. My screen is not visible. Okay, 19. So n minus 1. Now, if I give step 2, what happens? 1, first 1 will be printed, then 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 2, 5, like that. If I want to get float values, let's assume 0.5. We'll check type error. That's what we have done yesterday. Okay, we must give integer value. Fine. If I want to print, so let's take number. Okay, before that, do you have any doubts about this for loop? Let me try with the list. LST equal 1. Hello, different values. Hello. 3.4. True. Different data types. For I in LST list, because variable name is given LST. Now print I. So first it print 1, then hello, then 3.4, then true. Check here. If I want to print in the same line, what is the thing we need to do? Oops. Tab. I don't know. Okay, end, not separator. I'm not. There is problem with the interpreter. So just remember this. Yeah. So these are the things we can perform using for loop. Now, questions from your side. Otherwise, we are going to do three like assignments. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Fine. First thing is finding the find the number, find the given number, even or odd. It's simple thing. Let's check from user side, that is num equal int input, enter the number, the logic, sorry, formula. What is the formula to find whether the number is even or odd from your side? If the number is even or odd, how can we find out? Arey yaar.
2n 2n plus 1.
Yes, Anil.
2n 2n plus 1.
2 into 2n plus 1. Someone sent message. Divided by 2. Divided by 2 means?
No modulus of 2.
Modulus of 2 means then?
Equal to 0, sir. Double equal to 0.
For what?
Yeah, no modulus of 2 is equal to 0. For even.
Okay.
If not, it is odd.
If we divide a number, we must have where about the formulas. Divided by 2 means even or else odd. No, don't like that. Divided by 2, if the value is 0, then it even, else odd. Like that we need to say the answer. So if we take, if you take any number, if you divide this value with 2, the remainder is 0, then it is even, else it is odd. So once again I'm writing here. So first write if, write the documentation icon, if num is divided by 2 and gives remainder 0, then even, else odd. This is thing you need to remember. The thing already I have written. The code is also simple. If, okay, I'm writing if number is divided by 2 and gives a remainder. How can we find what is the operator we are going to use to find the remainder? Simply this one, like percentage by 2. So what is the value it must give for the even? 0 value. Then print it is even, else obviously print odd. I think code is correct. Let me check. Enter number 67, odd number. 100, it is even. Why? Let me change. 1 2 3 4 1 3 4 even. Bow. Okay, it shows the error. Odd. 1 odd. Right. This is how can we find the given number is even or odd. The question here is, okay, if you want to take screenshot, you can take. Okay. I just want to delete this this data or this text. Right. Already we have find even or odd. Now I want to find even numbers in a sequence up to some range values. For example, if the interviewer asked print even numbers which are present from 1 to 100. Range is given. So if the range is given, obviously we need to take for loop and range data type. Okay, let me clear this. 1 to 100, we need to find only even numbers. Fine. So see how I'm going to build the logic. So already sequence is given for I in range 1, 100. Now what we want even if this value whatever the present 1 to 100, 1 to 100 is assigned with I value. If I percentage or a modular 2 equal 0, then print what I value, whatever the value is printed. If 1 by 2 equal to 0, not, it's a base number. 2 by 2 equal to 0, yes, it is even, like that. 2, 4, 6, 8, all these values up to 98. If I want odd numbers, simply if it is not equal to, then it is even number, odd number, not equal to 13576. Okay, instead of this I can use one more trick. I'll remove if condition. Of course this is one approach, and another approach is simply this is the value 1 to 100. Now we want only even numbers. Just change 0, 100 and give the step value 2. So what happens here? First it prints 0. Then it checks the step 0 plus 2, 2, 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 2, 8, 6. Like that it goes on. This is another approach to print only even numbers. Okay, let me undo. You can check here. From your side, the code must be same. Now I want odd numbers. Tell me the code. From your side only. Now I want odd numbers to be printed on the screen. What is the change I can perform on this code? Only 2 lines of code. Yes, respond. Yes, someone sent for I in range 1, okay. Fine. One student said 1, 10, 2. Okay, who is the Rajiv Prasanna? Good. I'm waiting. Okay, Kalpana, good. You must respond. Only 3 students. So I hope Tejasri. Okay, good. It's simple logic. Only 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What happened to others? Fine. Simple logic is you can change 0 to 1. So what happens? I equal to 1 means it prints 1. Then step is 1 plus 2. 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 2, 7. Like this, it will iterate or it will print the odd numbers. Let me run. Yes, this one. Now, based upon this, simply we can perform tables also. So I think there is no time to do the finding the prime numbers. It takes almost 10 to 15 minutes. Let me give one kind of what we call tables. For example, if I want to perform a ninth table, right? What is the maximum 9 tens? Up to 9 tens, you need to print on the screen. Okay, 110. Oops, it must start from 0, I think. Of course, it is out of range now. 90. So what I'm going to do is I just want to print like this, not like this one. Okay, wait. 0 into 9 equal to 0. 1 into 9 equal to 9. 2 into 9 or 9 into 2, whatever it is. Okay, I want to print like this. Okay, a small thing, because the time is over, I'll do that. See how I'm doing. Now I values 0. I'm going to use F string. How can I do that? For that, we need to take count also, another one. J equal to 0. It's a long process. Let me try this one. Right. So already 825, right? There is logic behind that. Equal to how many times it should run? 10 times, right? J equal to J equal to J plus 1. Print F string. I too don't know. I'm trying. Okay. F string. Let me use I multiply with J equal to I think it will throw wrong answer. Otherwise it gives wrong answer. This is not the correct one, because 0, 9, 18. No. So we'll try tomorrow. Okay. I too don't know about this one. just as the time is 4 minutes left, that's the reason I want to try. Okay, tomorrow we'll do like this. Of course, we need to start to prime also. By tomorrow, we'll finish all the iterative statements, and almost 80% of Python will be over. And after 31st, first on the second, I'll send you the quiz links and you can attend. Okay. See you tomorrow. There is class tomorrow, and we'll finish that. Yes, someone is asking doubt. Any doubts? Let me stop that recording.